just too hot in the house, why not head outside for breakfast? Because there's nothing like breakfast on the barbecue. I have to admit, I have never tried breakfast on the barbecue. I think this is an amazing concept because I know when it comes to summer, we try and have most of our meals outside, like either on the front porch or in the backyard.
Yes.
So you're going to be serving up egg and ham cups.
Yes, those are right there in front of you.
Cornmeal jalapeno muffins.
Yeah.
Which are like, they look like biscuits.
They're biscuits, but
Yeah.
That's
so good.
Yeah.
Okay,
But they're made in a
the
muffin
ham
tin.
cups, but in a muffin tin.
Or
Okay, very
in
nice.
this case, little muffin tin.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I will take bread in any form you give it to me in, so I'm all for it.
So let's do the ham cups first, okay?
Yes.
So what I do is I make sure that I have my ham all cut in the same size.
Yes.
Make a little slit in it. What this will help you to do, now can you pass me that little red thing there?
This?
Don't say anything. Thank you. I know.
Okay, that's fine.
And could you put that red thing about you?
I'll
Thank
put
you
this
very much.
right away.
You're awesome.
Never saw it.
Oh, never. Okay, so this is just so it doesn't stick, okay?
Yeah.
And then we just fold it in on itself.
Nice.
See, nice
so you
little-
can just use deli, whatever deli meat
you
you
can
have,
use
right?
an atomizer as well. You could put a little olive oil in there. You
Yeah.
could put some butter down in the bottom as well. We're going to use that thing one more time, okay?
Okay, all
And- all right.
Whenever you need it, just
Whatever
let me
you
know.
need it, okay?
I'll pull it out.
And basically, at this point, you
You're gonna
take
put your egg in it.
Well, mini egg.
They
All
are
right.
mini eggs.
Yeah, they are. Because
Did you do that on purpose?
Yeah, I did actually.
Oh, because you want them to fit?
I want them to fit. All right. Well, make
This
sure.
cute little mini egg in their little mini cup.
In a mini.
Very cute.
Alrighty. And what we do with that now is we would fill all of these up.
Okay.
Pop that into the oven. It's in there right now, so like we're really actually cooking here. So I like telling people.
So, would this really be a barbecue?
Yeah, of course. Because what
Okay,
you do is
so-
just close your lid.
Just close the lid.
Close the lid.
All
it's going
right.
to turn into a little bit of an oven.
Yes.
And you want it at around 350 degrees, 380
Nice.
degrees on the high side.
Yeah.
It's going to take anywhere between 15 minutes or so.
That's nothing.
That's nothing.
Yeah,
Because
that's
what you can
great.
do is you can have the breakfast beer.
A breakfast beer?
All right.
I like the way you roll.
Well, I know.
Coming to your
I'm
house
on
for
vacation all the
breakfast.
time.
Yeah.
I'm on vacation
That's
all the
totally
time.
vacation
so
mode.
here, we're going to make those little cornmeal muffins, okay? So
Yeah.
that's going to do its thing right now.
Okay.
We're going to mix the ingredients. And what I did was, because it's baking, you got to be exact. So it's kind of
Right.
important that you have a measuring cup. Get a teaspoon and a tablespoon.
Yes.
And work your way through it. I'm going to give the recipe, obviously, online.
Cityline.tv for the recipe, which will be very exact and precise, and this will not be. Just put whatever you want in the bowl and
But
mix it.
again, be very careful, okay?
Yeah.
So as you're doing this now, you want to put in your wet ingredients. So dry ingredients in first.
Okay.
Wet ingredients afterwards.
Yeah.
Because that way you can monitor as things, if it's too wet, you can add a little bit more dry. But you don't want to go too far, okay?
Okay.
So at this point, I've got the cornmeal, which is very fine.
Yes.
My flour's in here, my baking powder, which is going to give me some leavening out of it.
Yeah.
I will put a few more other ingredients in here, some sugar and some salt.
Nice.
It's not really, that complicated. Now,
Okay.
this is a bigger egg.
Yes.
All right.
Good, because we can
So
go with
again,
bigger eggs for
just
this.
one egg for this particular recipe. Let's put it in my garbage.
That's it?
Yes,
Just
one egg,
Okay.
one egg. Alrighty, and then we're going to get in our melted butter. This is going to add even more flavor to the environment. We've got some buttermilk here as well. And remember, now I'm just pouring it into the middle because you don't want to go too crazy. So it's almost like when you're doing a pasta dough, you
Yeah.
work from the inside, you work your way back out. So if
Okay.
it's a little bit wet, and then this is a little dry, so we're going to add some more.
So you're just sort of seeing how much you need
I
and mixing
believe-
it in nice
I'm
and
one
gently.
of those guys. I'm one of those guys, okay? I know that, I did pastry for the first 2 years of my career.
Oh, did you?
Because I had a wise chef tell me that if you want to be a really good cook,
Yes.
do the baking, because that's going to slow you down a little bit and it's going to make you follow a recipe.
Yes.
Super important.
And you're gonna have technique, right,
You're going to
when
have a
you're a
lot more
pastry chef?
technique. Yeah, oh, yeah. He was
Yeah.
he was a nice person.
Yeah, no, that's a good little piece of advice.
I'm sure everybody understands what I mean by that. But anyway, if you're watching, anyhow. Oh, can I get a little bit more buttermilk, though, please?
Chefs, well, the thing about chefs, and I mean, even the sweetest chefs in the world, when you get in that kitchen,
It is.
and it's hot, and you're barking out instructions, things get serious.
Yeah, and you got to pay
Right?
attention. Yeah.
You have to pay attention, but it's like, I don't know, I kind of like seeing our sweet chefs on Cityline, how they actually are in the kitchen, right?
Oh.
Because it gets hot in there. And people need to follow because you're trying not to poison anyone and you want everything to taste good, and it's a big deal.
But you notice how you really you understand that concept,
get
and you
it.
would think that most people would. So
Yeah.
I have a little bit of aged white cheddar.
It's a good
You
call.
can use a smoked Gouda, apple cheddar, and anything you want. And
Yeah.
again, this goes into the mixture at this point, okay? You
Very
can
nice.
sprinkle it on at the top, at the bottom, but it's
Yeah.
okay right now. So we're gonna,
Yeah, this is when things get dicey with the whisk, right?
yeah, the whisk comes out.
Yeah.
And rubber
This?
spatula.
Oh, that? Okay.
As Michael Statlander says, gummifoot. I don't know what it means, but I think it's rubber spatula. All righty?
Now, are you more, this is about the folding of the
No, you're not
ingredients
gonna- yeah.
versus the mixing?
You're not going to whip too much.
Okay.
Now, it says jalapeno.
Yeah, it
But I
does.
changed it up a little bit.
That's
I changed
fine.
it to a Thai chili.
Okay, let's
I
do
said,
that.
you know what the hell?
Which one's hotter, the Thai chili?
Well, Thai chili on the Scoville meter is probably just a little under where the jalapeno is. But again, they're
Okay.
both flavorful. They've
Yes.
got everything that you need. And again, at this point, we just fold this
And
together.
they'll give it some nice color as well.
Of course.
Right,
So
a little bit of red in there.
green, red, whichever one you want to do.
Yeah.
And what we would do at this point is we would get our. Now
Little cup.
we know what that looks like. Can you give me that thing again?
Oh yeah, that thing. Here,
All right.
here, just
and I'm gonna allow you. Can you? Yeah,
I'll just be
just
over
do me
here
the little
doing
spray.
a little bit
do
of
me the little
that.
spray. Do me the little spray.
do
Thank you
that
so
over
much.
here.
And I may have one of those spoons, and I'm just
Yeah.
gonna take that from you.
There you go.
And again, I have the batter made already. So last night, that's so good. Okay.
Okay.
And at
Do
this.
you want me to fill a cup?
Yeah, of course. You fill as many as
trust
you.
me?
I trust.
Now, do you want
Implicitly.
it? Do you want it
So
filled
right,
how
right to
high?
about there.
Okay.
Just under the lip is perfect, okay?
Okay. All
And
right.
then pop that into your oven or into your
Barbecue.
grill. Barbecue, yes.
Yeah.
And that's going to take anywhere between sort of 12 to 20 minutes, depending. Now,
Okay.
it should be done on indirect heat. You don't want heat directly underneath it.
Right.
You want to turn one side of your barbecue off, the other side on medium to medium-low.
Got it.
And then, at this point, close the lid.
Yes.
It turns into an oven, just like what's going on right there.
Okay, so if I get the times right, this is between what, 12 and 15, did
Yeah,
you say?
yeah, about
and
there.
then the egg cups are between what?
They're still in that. They're in that 12-minute range. as
Okay,
well.
so throw 'em
So
all
they
in
can
at the
all
same
go- yeah,
time.
exactly. And if you
And
like your
then-
eggs a little under,
Yes.
then take it out.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Are you-
I don't like it a little under.
You're a little West Indian, eh?
Yeah, I want it cooked. I want it cooked all the way through. I really do. Just cook it all the way through.
Okay, okay.
Okay, and then you get this, guys. Look at the beautiful final, gorgeous Cityline.tv for this amazing recipe.